Well, at first I need you to sign in, just so that I know you're here today and we know who was here. And then once you go across, if you'd like to choose, or let me know about something you'd like to come into.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry. Freddie, do you live here in town?
At the moment, I'm staying with a friend here in Austin, but I'm actually I've been here for about 4 months. So my sister lives here. So
okay, good deal. I'm from here in San Antonio. I'm originally from the Valley.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's way back
somewhere
until you hit Mexico. But I've been here for about 15 or 16 years.
Where from?
McAllen, Edinburgh. I finished school in Edinburgh and came up. This was the closest big city that I could kind of make it to. And now, like, little by little, the rest of my family has come up, and my parents finally moved up. I won. Like, I finally got everybody up here, so we're good. After we sign in, I will go through your packet and what I'm going to hand you and how to do everything, and then we'll go through a quick little training, and then you're good to go. You went through...
and then when you say we're good to go, what do we just walk around and ask people?
Yeah.
Are you registered to vote, or would you like to register?
Yep, we'll pair up, and when I say training, I will actually tell you exactly what you can say if you want. Because I needed that. Like, I'm not... voter registration wasn't my... Oh, there's Helena. Hold on, let me say hi to her.
Are you deputized?
Yep.
You do?
Yeah.
I moved back to school the day after they did the deputization.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you go to UTSA?
I do.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Monday, huh? Yeah, I go there. It's Wednesday night is my class. I'm just taking one class, but I'm working on my master's.
Yeah.
But it's slow. I just take one.
Sometimes slow and steady is the way to go.
It's too much to try to work and take more than that. I almost killed myself last semester with 6.
I don't remember my new address, so I'm just going to leave a blank.
Okay, you're fine. As long as I have your name and phone number.
Hi. Hello. I'm Dana.
Helena, this is Magda.
Hello.
And Sarah and Freddie.
Hello.
Hi.
So this...
Helena.
And right now we're just signing in, and then we'll go through everything.
I'm not going to check any of these off because I'm not positive that I'm going to be able to go.
I have to check up on that too.
Okay, you're good. There's just your name and your address.
Do you go to UTSA too, Freddie?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was going to ask you about something because I got invited to register voters at a wellness fair at Our Lady of the Lake. And I know that you were interested in Our Lady of the Lake. We're working out there. So I was going to check on the dates and kind of finalize that and then get back to you. A little bit of information, see if you could make it.
Sure, no problem.
But they're starting the college roundabouts, and that's really cool. I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you've been with us for training, so I'm going to go ahead and start real quick. Okay, so thanks for coming out, everybody. I'm really glad you were here. We've got 3 different parts to the packet that I'm giving you today, and I'm just going to go through that really quickly, just so that we can get that over with. You've just got your straight voter registration card. We've highlighted some of the mandatory things that need to be filled in. The only thing that's optional that we highlighted is telephone number. That's something that's very important for us, but if they completely refuse to give it, that's fine. It's not an issue. We can't force anybody to. It is something that we highlight though, because it's always nice to ask. And then Texas driver's license or their last 4. So we have them both done, but if you can get one or the other, that's fine. Unless they don't have either, they check, I do not have a driver's license or last 4. That's fine. As far as them being an American citizen, and 18 years of age, you can ask, are you an American citizen, or are you 18 years of age? But that's it. It's not your job to verify any of that. It's not your job to ask for proof or make sure. That is the job of the elections committee or the elections board.
So if they're not, so say they're undocumented, that we don't have to worry about that. That's not for us to worry about.
No, I mean, if they tell you I'm undocumented, I'm not a citizen, then yeah, then they probably shouldn't fill one out. You can just say like, oh, you have to be a U.S. citizen.
But if we didn't know that.
Yeah, if you didn't know that, you will not get in trouble. That is something that they have to.
That'll be checked on later.
Yes, they will absolutely run those.
Most people will tell you that they can't.
Yeah.
Most people will say.
They'll say, oh, I can't, or I'm just a resident, or they'll let you know. But yes, all of that.
They'll be checking IDs, right?
Who?
They're going to be checking IDs. And
they will. They will, and that's part of the training that we'll do also to make sure that not only are we registering voters, but that we are correcting names and correcting addresses on cards so that they match. When you get there now, they're going to have to match. Your address and your name will have to match your ID.
Who checks on that?
The elections workers that are at the polls. And you can be one of those people. If you want to work at the polls, you can do that. So those two things are the only things that are kind of wishy-washy. Either the phone number, or they need one or the other. And then a signature and date.
So if they've like moved or something like that, do they just fill that out again?
Mm-hmm. And they will check change of address.
Okay.
So that's another thing we're doing, is making sure, because we are asking people to update their addresses and asking if they need a replacement card, we are updating voter and up to date, which is going to help in the long run when we contact them again and tell them where to vote and when to vote. So that's that, and then you will sign here. You've been deputized, correct?
No.
Not yet. Okay, then you go with somebody who has been. You're fine. Okay, and you probably.
I'm gonna have to shadow someone.
You're fine. You're fine. That's fine. But you're good. You're good. And Helena, you're deputized, correct?
That is correct.
Yes. Okay. Good deal.
Are we going to be walking around?
We probably will. Yes.
I don't walk very well.
Okay. We can probably set you in one place to make sure that you.
Okay.
We have a home base.
Okay.
Okay. You will have your signature, your deputy registrar number, and the date, and this stays with you. Then you will fill out their name, street, address, same thing. They get this thing, the receipt. So that is standard. They taught you that at the thing. It's just a small refresher. The second thing in your packet that I'm giving you are Spanish cards. Just in case, I've only used one ever, but it's the same. Usually what I do is just use the English as a cheat to kind of like get through that. Excuse us. These do not have the receipt. These are the receipt for it.
Oh, okay.
So what you'll do is you will fill it out just like you filled the other one out, and this you will fill out and hand that to them. Okay? And on the back, I would like you to put your ID number, just so that we know who filled it out. It's the same thing. Do we? Gaina doesn't speak Spanish, do you?
Yes.
Okay, good deal. I don't speak Spanish. I'm learning. I'm getting there.
How did you get out of the valley, girl?
Yeah,
That's
no
part of
kidding.
the reason. That's part of the reason that I was like, maybe shouldn't be here, because I got a haircut and neither of us spoke the same language. So I'm lucky I got out of there. Okay. The third thing we are doing, if someone asks you, who are you doing this with, or how can I help, or if you get into a conversation and you tell somebody, a lot of times what I do is while someone is filling this out, I will let them know, like, I'm working with Battleground Texas, I'm volunteering. We're trying to make sure voters are registered all across Texas. Texas is basically a non-voting state. We're technically red, but the only reason is because Texas doesn't vote. So if we can change that, we can we can change the course of elections
We can rule the world again.
pretty drastically. So this card would be a card that they would use to sign up to volunteer with us. We're asking for their name, phone number, email address. I think I'm getting address and zip code. Would they like to volunteer and get text messages? At that point, you tear this part off. They get my information, and we get theirs. Okay, so if they want to call me, or if you want to put your information on there, that's fine. But that's how they get in touch with us if they want to. So that's just the 3 components of what I'm going to send you out with today.
So on Wednesday, you said that sometimes when we go out to register, they tell you don't tell anyone who you're with and complete. So this event is not like that?
Yeah, we're good today.
Okay.
And it's just one of those things where some people, some owners of whatever place we're going to are more comfortable with us just doing it completely nonpartisan and not talking to anybody about, Republicans or Democrats. Today we're going to go. So if you want to get into a conversation, you can. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, don't worry about it. You're here to do the part that you want to. Okay, so those are the 3 physical parts of what we're doing. The next part of what we're doing, in the past, when I was ever sent out to register voters, we literally just started going out and asking people, do you want to register to vote? And just from the training we've got from people that have turned North Carolina blue, turned Colorado blue, we've started to kind of modify that a little bit. A lot of what we do now is a hard ask, or more of a conversational ask. Instead of asking anybody, would you like to? Because people are already saying no. People are shaking their head before because you're walking up to them. A lot of what we do right now is say, hi, my name is Jennifer, I am registering people to vote. And you're already handing someone a pen. And you just introduce yourself and let them know what you're doing. I'm registering people to vote. We want to make sure your registration is updated. And we want to make sure your address is updated, and we want to make sure you have a replacement card. I want to be honest with you, this neighborhood's tough, and it's super important that we're here. And they need to know that we're going to come back and come back and come back and come back. That eventually we want to make sure everyone's registered. So a lot of that will just be turning that question into a declarative sentence. I'm Jen, I'm registering you to vote.
What if people want to say this country's no good or whatever? Say, okay.
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with, especially at the beginning, a lot of it is listening. A lot of times people, especially here, will tell you like, oh, we don't vote. Or that doesn't make any difference to me. And a lot of times if you just ask like, where do you live? Do you have kids? Anything like that. Well, because we understand that anything in life will connect you into a reason you should be voting. So if they've got kids, there's there's health care that they should be worrying about. If, a lot of times we see couples that are walking around that are same-sex couples, and people will tell me, like, we're not political. I'm like, you're kind of political. Like, you're a little bit political these days. Like, there's a lot happening that's affecting everyone around them. And you can either choose to try to connect that for them, or if you're not comfortable because it's your first time, just do your best to talk to people and listen. And listening is what does it a lot. I had somebody tell me that he didn't vote because everybody was white. Oh, they're all white. And I thought, oh my goodness, in San Antonio, like, we are the poster child for Hispanic Americans, Hispanic young men rising in politics right now. I was like, and they're all from your neighborhood. And he was like, who? And when I told him, he was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I was like, all these people?
There were those two guys who were at the convention, right?
Mm-hmm, the Castros.
Castros.
They're brothers. One's the mayor, one's a congressman.
Are they from San Antonio?
Yeah. They're from this side of San Antonio. Yeah, they're from the west side. There's Justin Rodriguez is doing really well. And you know, Chris Medina, Diego Bernal. There's so many young men who are from the west side that are making a difference in San Antonio, and he was unaware. He didn't even really think. He just identified it as all those people are. And once, you know, you get kind of talking to him, he's like, oh, okay, I get it. So that was good. But it's just, it's kind of hit and miss. You never know who, you know, it's just conversation.
People have a lot of misconceptions.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the things we're doing. But for the most part, if someone says like, no, I don't vote, you can say, okay, well, no, I don't vote is okay. You know, then you're kind of assessing the situation. You know, am I going to be able to talk to them about why or whatever? But if they just say, I'm already registered, that's not where you stop. The next question is, has your address or name changed? Okay, because those things have to match now.
Okay.
Because of the voter ID laws that you were talking about.
Okay.
Just because there's suits coming to be filed does not mean we're letting up. We're moving forward as though that is law. And then the last thing is, do you know where your card is? I mean, right now it's not because of the voter ID law. The card isn't the most important thing, but it's just an extra layer of identification that people need to have. So those are your three asks. You know, I'm registering voters. Can we get you registered real quick? It takes 90 seconds. People think it takes so long, or people tell you I'll do it later. We want to make sure they know, like, if you can just get it done right now real quick, it will be out of your hair. Or if they start like giving you all the reasons why, we could have been done by now. You know, and a lot of times, half the time they'll tell you like, fine, let me just do it just to get you out of their hair. That's fine. They're not gonna see me again. You know, they're not gonna see me again. So, and then the last thing I just want to talk to you a little bit about is what happens afterwards. Once we register people to vote tonight, we will all turn in our cards, and our data person will enter not all the information, but name, address, and phone number, and then whoever registered them into a database, and because that information will be pulled back up again once elections come up, and we can then call everyone here and say, hi, I registered you to vote at the movies at Woodlawn Park, because we have a section for where we found them. I registered you to vote at movies at Woodlawn Park. Just want to make sure you have a plan for voting. Here is your polling site. Here's the day you're supposed to go. Do you have a plan to vote? And so the chances of them actually voting, if you just register them and never speak to them again, is 15%. There's a 15% chance that person will go away. But if you register them to vote and you touch back with them just one time, not even more than once, one time, that 15% jumps to 60. The second time you touch base with them, it jumps to 75. So that data collection is the key. That's where that touchback, it's the silliest thing, but just that little reminder, hey, remember you did this? It's a big deal. Like, you can go, we'll make a plan with you, and you can go. A lot of people, I know other fellows that I work with, they often say, like, you don't have to vote today, but if you register, you have that option later. You know, like, if you just get it done, you can do it later if you want. You don't have to commit to voting for anything right now. So that works with some people too, because it's just in case. Okay, so that's good. Do you have any questions? Okay, good deal. It's a little daunting, but and then also, voter registration was not my forte, and somebody who was, I was always kind of watching him and what's the key, and he was like, it's a numbers game. The more people you ask, the more people you'll get. It's easy, you know, that's just math. You're gonna get more no's, but it's not personal. It's the more people you ask, the more people you get. So we just want to make sure that we are talking to people, asking, and it's easy to get discouraged, but we're all doing this for a reason. Just kind of focus on that while you're here. and hopefully we can get it done. Okay, come back if you have any questions. You can always find me. I'll be walking around too. It doesn't look like this is weird. At the other one, they were like, by now, everyone was already seated. Right. So if you want to spread out a little bit, you're welcome to. That's fine. We always talk to families, and you'll get families that are like, oh no, we're taken care of. And then you get the opposite families. It's always 50-50 on this side. Like, I don't know why. So, you know, you're good to go. Let me give you your stuff. Helena, do you want to set here? Okay, or maybe... And you should each have all the same stuff in your packets. I'll give you the good.
I brought some pens.
Okay, good deal.
Oh, you're good to go. I think I have pen.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody, I'm gonna go through this one.
So do we just pick someone to shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you, okay, that's fine.
I'll go with you. We'll double team this.
Good deal.
All right, let's just.
Where do you want to go?
Oh, and a lot of times what'll help is if, while she's registering voters, if you want to talk to people about Battleground, that works also, or just, you know,
Whatever.
you're good to go.
Okay.
You can do.
Okay, here we go.
Is this your first time?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm registering people to vote tonight.
I'm already registered.
You are? Has
Yes.
your name changed or address changed since then? Because
no, it's still
okay,
the
because the
same.
voter ID is going to require everything to match.
Yeah. No, it's on
Okay, thank you. Hi, you're registering people to vote tonight? I'm ready. You're registered. Now, remember the voting ID laws are if your name has to be the same and your address. So is your driver's license, everything up to date? Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good. Okay. Let's see, who else? Thanks a lot. You pick someone else there. Mother? Joseph. This lady over interested in registering to vote? You're 18.
I'm already registered.
Okay, so with the new voter ID laws, just make sure that your name and your address are exactly the same. Because we can, if you've moved or something, we can change it here too. If you want to do that tonight, you don't have to vote tonight, but just
Do you want to do that now?
when you're in your
90 seconds, then we'll be out of your hair?
yeah.
And that you'll have it done?
on here, a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie in the park, yeah.
At what time?
I think as soon as it starts to get dark.
And what,
It was supposed to be at 6:45,
do you know what
but
movie?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what movie.
It's going to be a kids movie, right?
I
Probably.
I
There's
think
a bunch
so.
of kids here, so they're not
Right.
going to show anything.
I think it is a kids movie.
Tell your mom
Okay.
that to look it up, and there is going to be a movie.
As soon as it gets dark.
Do you know what the movie is?
Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, that's a good one. Have you seen it?
You want to stay here and watch it?
It's really good. Did you see it already? Oh, it's got like the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and what's his name? Jack Frost.
And there's the Tooth Fairy. It's all of those
It's really good.
people.
As soon as it gets dark enough to see none.
also give you the option then whenever an election comes up, you know, you have the option of voting if you want. You don't have to worry
Where's
about,
mine? Oh,
that I should have registered, you know. And because that voter ID law that went into effect is just, they're going to ask, you know, for your ID. It's not going to just be where you live anymore, so. And then they can give you a call too to let you know when the elections are going on. I appreciate you signing up. Now let me just go ahead and give you a receipt just so that you have a record that you registered in case there's any problem if you go to a polling place. Hi, we're registering people to vote. Would you like to?
No, I don't vote.
Why don't you vote?
Because I hate Obama.
Really? Well, you can vote and get rid of him if that's what you feel like.
I think I should be president.
Well,
You should be president?
Yeah.
cool.
Well, you gotta vote first.
For myself?
Well, people would vote for you, you know?
I'm sure President Obama voted for himself.
No kidding.
Pretty sure it would.
Yeah. Well,
It'll take like 90 seconds.
No, I'm good.
sure?
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, well.
I know she went down there because he's down there.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I'll go and see. Okay, sorry.
Where's your middle cousin? Oh. You don't know what's wrong with her? So you're gonna have time for this one time.
I'm going to give you this, Mindy, and I really do appreciate you signing up. I think she's going to vote twice for you.
Yeah, that's the whole deal.
Maybe she's going to cancel your vote, right? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. Sure? Yes, I'm positive. Oh, no, it's okay.
Keep those Husser brothers in power.
Oh, no, it's okay. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Hi, sir. We're registering people to vote tonight.
You can go over here.
Hi, ma'am. Are you interested in registering to vote?
Autumn. You know what I would like to do? Wait, I would like for you to explain to my little one why it's important. I'm already registered.
Is your address and your name?
Everything's up to date?
No, it's not.
Okay.
We can do that now, actually.
Okay. Because with this new voter ID, they're gonna make it where your name and address have to match.
Yeah, no, I went to Bernie to get my license, and because I took my birth certificate, they insisted I put my first name, which is Maria. Every Mexican in San Antonio is named
Maria. My mother's name is Maria.
And I don't use Maria.
Ah, okay.
But so now it's on my license, but I didn't bring it.
Well, you can put the last four of your social security number if you want to do that. You want to just go ahead and fill it out? Sure. You just check the change of address, the change of residence, and then they'll send you a new voter registration card with your new address on there.
Oh, it's the same address.
Oh,
The name is
oh, okay.
The name's
yeah.
different. I think you mark the same thing.
Yeah, and just
Or name, yeah.
yeah. Because because now, like if say a woman has gotten divorced and taken back her maiden name, they're not going to allow you to vote. So this is why we're out here, because we want to make sure that even the people who have registered make sure that they're not going to be turned away at the polls because of this law.
No more, you're going to need to push me. Okay, here it is.
Oh, so you go by the law.
Give it that eye.
actually my partner's out here doing the same thing. She didn't ask. Magda.
Oh, well, we were just with her.
I know.
Oh. She didn't ask you.
She keeps telling me
We
we're going to
stole
do it.
you
I'm
from
going to
her.
have to give her some. What was it?
Yeah.
Magda. Is this your daughter?
No, she's one of my 14 grandchildren.
Oh my God.
Don't say it's boring.
Swinging is not boring.
What's boring? Swinging or riding?
Hiding.
What'd you say?
Doing hide.
What's good? There's a picture. I'm glad to see they finally got this padding. Remember when we were growing up and you could fall out of the swings? Yes.
That's how you got stitches when you were little.
But it was so much fun. I can't even imagine doing it now, but it sure was fun back then.
Mama. More. Oh, two sandals. Oh, your sandals. You took your sandals.
You didn't want to do it with me?
We just haven't had a chance because we're busy down at City Hall. The City Council trying to get the ordinance passed.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
What city's date?
23rd?
24th.
24th? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was reading in the newspaper today. Rick Casey has a great editorial little column about it.
Yeah.
Chan, did you read it?
Oh my God, yes.
It was excellent. I told my husband, I said, you know, he is right on about this. You know, because like they were supposed to be giving her political advice. Oh, that was
I know,
awful.
it was awful. I hadn't heard the part that they had edited where she talks about
oh yeah, the lady.
Yeah, Ozuna.
That was terrible.
I've you know, talked to the city council people, and I took a PowerPoint presentation.
You did?
Yeah, because we all get together. My first ex-husband, the second ex-husband, Magda, and all our children and grandchildren. I mean, we're one big happy family, and it is possible.
Of course it is.
And ignorance is just perpetrating. Oh, okay. Stop wiggling, Mija, because you're gonna hit the other girl.
I'm trying not to wiggle.
Well, okay, then don't.
I put your name for this little receipt thing. But
Okay.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. So go like this to Magda.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Why didn't you do this?
Hello.
She keeps telling me, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I said, okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Oh, I know it's gonna pass, but it's just sitting there, meeting after meeting, you know, listening to all that hate.
And thank you. Okay.
You can go over here.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do it next time.
Oh, well, I can't because I'm not deputized, so I don't know how much I'm allowed to do and how much I'm not.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, you can talk, okay?
Ryan.
Let's look. Hi.
Excuse us. Oh, we're from Battleground, Texas. We're actually registering people to vote. Are you guys registered?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is your name and your address, is all that up to date?
Okay, good.
Well, then you're good to go.
You know, this new voter ID, they're gonna try to match your name exactly as it is on your driver's license and your address.
Oh, good,
If
yeah.
they don't, they're not gonna let you vote. So we just want to make sure you.
Good to know.
Okay, good.
I'll
Thank
update
you
it when
so
we
much.
move. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, they already told me about it.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're bothering you again. Guess we can leave the playground. Hi, baby girl.
Cutie patootie. Oh, they have like an inflatable spring.
Yeah. I wonder if those ladies are citizens. I would like for them to register.
We can try.
From Battleground, Texas, we're registering people to vote tonight. We'd like to know if you would like to register to vote.
It takes.
Are you a U.S. citizen? No. Oh, okay. To vote in elections. Well, become citizen so you can vote. Okay, we will try. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there. We're registering people to vote tonight, and we're wondering if you all are registered to vote. Yes. Good. Does your address match what your voter registration? Because with the new voter ID laws, they're going to make everything match.
And do you know where your card is? Your registration card?
I don't know what it is, but...
Okay, well, just make sure your driver's license matches your voter ID when you go to vote.
Last time we voted, it was all right.
Okay, well, there's new laws, you know, with the ID and all that, so we want to make sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. I am. You are? No?
You sure you don't want to? It takes like 90 seconds at the tops.
Okay. I'm already registered.
She votes for both of us.
Okay.
Whatever she says.
Whatever she says.
Hi. Hi. We're registering people to vote tonight. And I wanted to register to vote. Sure.
Takes like 90 seconds tops.
Registering people to vote. I just did mine. Oh, you did. Wanted to vote. Great.
Yes, we're both are registered voters.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay. Where did the rest of them go?
There's Jen.
Oh, okay. She's talking to that man.
Where'd Freddie go? He's like disappeared.
The rest are like little kids.
Oh, there's one. Oh, there's them. Okay, so
Okay, where shall we go?
we can go down there.
Okay.
Because I doubt
We just talked with my thing is
There's some
I
down
can't
there.
remember who I've talked to. I haven't. I don't want to
No,
buy.
okay, so we haven't
Yeah,
talked to
one of these
them.
people.
There's those down there. Those people down there.
It's nicer down here than the
Oh yeah.
They give you this little certificate when you get sworn in. So you got to write your name. I didn't know how to fill out this stupid receipt. There's a man all by himself. Oh, he's cute. I need to register my son today. That's the person.
Yeah.
Hey there, hi. We're registering people to vote tonight. Want to make sure that you're registered to vote in the next election?
That's fine.
You
It
sure?
takes a quick minute.
You sure? Okay.
Well, hello there. Is she a bulldog? Pitbull. Pitbull? That's what I meant. Pitbull. I'm a pitbull fan, so
Baby.
they're always the sweetest dogs.
Everybody's so scared of them, but I've heard they've got the sweetest disposition. Hey, she has a big head, though.
In white chest.
Oh, she had puppies? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, how many does she have in a litter? 10. Oh my God! What do you do with all of them? We give them away. Oh, really? Oh, how big are they when they're first born?
They're so good.
Okay, thanks a lot. Y'all have a nice evening. I guess just getting people to think about it is also, even if they say, nah, I don't want to, or someone else
And
does,
just-
then maybe they'll just give up.
When you keep asking them.
Hi, sir. We're registering people to vote tonight. You sure? Oh, good, good. Is your address and name up to date? Because that voter ID law, they're going to make everything match when you go to the poll on your driver's license, you know?
Yeah.
So we just want to make
That's
sure.
the only thing I'm not sure whether I have. Does the name have to be exactly the same?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
We can fix that for you right now.
Yeah,
on my license, I have junior, and on my voter's registration, I don't have junior.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's the only thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Great. Well,
Awesome.
Good.
Well,
See
thank you for
Goodbye.
registering.
Thank you
Thank
for
you so
registering
much.
voters.
Okay, thank
Good work.
you. There's like more people than you thought there was before, because there's lots of people who are like, no. I don't want to get into the, well, why do you hate Obama?
I guess it's a good thing that he didn't register right.
How are y'all? We're with Battleground, Texas, and we're registering people to vote tonight. Are you registered to vote?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your address and name and everything up to date? Because with the new voter ID law, they'll make everything match. So, would you like to register to vote?
It'll take like 1 minute. It's really fast.
No?
No.
Okay, well, just keep us in mind because, you know, there's a lot of issues that matter in
What are you voting
Texas today. Pardon?
What is the vote?
It's not. You're not voting. You're just registering to vote. So, like, you know.
So that when
whenever-
something is up, then you can
whenever the
vote.
vote, you know, whenever the polling places are mayor or any of the elections, you can just vote whenever you want to then. So, okay, well, just keep us in mind, and if you want to vote and get registered, we'll be coming out here more often. So, okay, well, you have a nice evening. Thank you so much.
Whew. I'm glad I wear tennis shoes because I almost wore flip-flops.
Yeah. Oh God, I had on some shoes today and they were feeling like that. Oh, where's our one? Okay, Magda. Yes. I got a few, but I wanted to show you one. What is it? She said to make sure you see it.
Oh. I tell you, there's a long story. She's always registered, but then she went to renew her driver's license, and her birth certificate says Maria Dolores. Did she tell you?
Yeah, she told us.
And oh my God, her name has just been.
Isn't that ridiculous? Mess is ridiculous.
And so now we laugh whenever she goes to the clinic. It's Maria Murph. We just laugh. So
Yeah, we got a couple, but
yeah, I got one just.
I think we've sort of taken care of everybody out here.
I feel like we've hit everybody up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we.
I had one guy who totally resisted, and I told him, "Okay, when everything goes to hell, I'm gonna come find you because it was your fault."
What did he
He just laughed.
One guy told us, "Well, I hate Obama, so I'm not voting." And I said, "Well, your girlfriend's gonna cancel your vote out."
Well, let's just be happy he didn't register then, right?
Hi.
Hello.
You registered to vote? Make sure you're registered to vote. Are you sure?
I'm the one that we said it was okay to do it.
Oh, okay. But are you registered? Are you registered?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay, great. Thanks a lot. Yeah, there's lots of little kitties out here. Oh, yeah. They're showing Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, yeah, somebody asked me.
I watched that movie the other day. I thought it was really cute.
I figured it had to be a kid friendly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's shit wedding crashers.
I know. I'm surprised it was allowed to be in home. No kidding.
Alright, let's see. You can maybe start searching like parking lots.
Well, a lot of it is getting people used to it because it's just going to be relentless.
That's what we told the one guy. We said, well, okay, well, we'll be out again.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of people out in parking lots that we can go to. Yeah. Walking to and from their cars, try that.
We could try.
Oh, that's over here? I'm surprised there aren't more people out, but I think because it's right before school starts,
People are busy.
people have been out shopping and they're like,
Yeah.
hello young man, are you registered to vote?
Come over here. So how long do you have to turn in the forms?
5 days, I think. But I think Jen and down.
Well, what happens if they're not mailed?
They're late. It's like a party. So you kind of get them in, but they say it's never a problem.
Well,
It's not.
and if it happens by accident,
No, I don't think it's a big deal.
then it's not like you're going to be arrested, right?
No, I don't think it's a big deal. I'm not worried about it. Hi. How are y'all? We're registering people to vote tonight. We're wondering if you'd be interested in registering to vote in any U.S. elections.
No. We don't have those.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you become citizens. Okay. Want to, that is. Thanks. Enjoy the movie. It's a good one. I feel like we kind of have snagged everyone. I told Sarah I can't remember who I've talked to because I'm nervous and I think, oh, I don't want to bother him again.
People are cool, especially right now. They're chilling out.
They don't, yeah. You're not interrupting anything.
Oh, it looks pretty from here.
I have photographs of my parents and my uncle here when they were young.
I used to go by here every single day when I used to go to SAC in the 70s.
Oh.
You know, and I used to drive by here every day. But tonight, when I was trying to find it, I thought, I can't believe I can't remember how to do this. Because I grew up really close to here.
Well, I think some of the streets,
Well, everything was
different.
off. Yeah. Yeah, Dolores said y'all have been working really hard to get that ordinance passed. Oh, so,
attending meetings about a year ago.
Yeah.
Well, it was in the fall, and then it just sort of started snowballing, and things started moving.
How much is this? I can't imagine. I mean, you know, I'm straight, but I can't imagine the things that people say are so hurtful. I'm just like the most. When I heard what that Alyssa said, she's my counselor. Oh. It just made me cry. I told my husband, I said, I am really ashamed that this woman, and I said, I actually wrote a letter and I said, okay, 50 years ago, she would not have been able to hold a city councilwoman's seat. That would have been unnatural and weird.
It would have been.
100 years ago, she couldn't even have voted for the man who was going to fill city council. And 150 years ago, she would have been a laundress.
That's what a lot of folks don't understand. And there are a number of African American evangelicals who go and speak. And that's what's been really hard, is sitting at city council for hours and listening to them demean us. Because there's this one pastor in particular, he was charged with dragging a young girl behind the van, flowers. And he says that we're being manipulated, as if we were stupid. And actually the group that does show up, the average is a BA, most have MAs. We're not, it's not a matter of manipulation or being talked into being gay. And we always, who would want to be that? Who would want to, go through that kind of shit?
That's a guy that used to cut my hair. I asked him one time. He goes, well, yeah. He goes, one day I woke up in the morning and he goes, I really think I'd rather be someone that people would want to kill just because they looked at me. He goes, that really sounds like a better idea. I told him, it's just ridiculous.
I know.